Hey, what's up, guys? Now, I'm gonna give some real quick post-fight thoughts on the KSI versus Logan Paul 2 fight from the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Um, Now, to be clear, I'm a boxing guy, I'm an MMA guy, combat sports guy. I am not really familiar with these guys in their social media careers, so I have no rooting interest. I cannot tell you anything about these guys. When they had the first fight in 2018, I was like, what the hell is this? Who the hell is this? Why should I care? I really did not talk about this fight, about these guys. Um, and I was kind of clowning Eddie when he decided to jump on board with the second fight. But after hearing Ness from the Boxing Voice talk about the fight, it made sense to me why he did it, and it is a good thing for boxing, all right, and the zone, and the subscribers of the zone. All right. I was not really following the build up to this fight. Been not watching the press conferences or anything like that, interviews. But I watched this fight, because I'm a zone subscriber. All I have to do is cut it on and watch, and I was thoroughly entertained, man. I gotta give a pound on the chest, give a salute to both guys, to everybody involved, to Eddie for getting involved, for the zone, for airing it. Uh, for a 6 round novice fight, I was really entertained. The energy in the building was great. It was definitely different from any other boxing event. You could tell the crowd was young and energetic. It just had a unique sound and feel to it. The place was full, so it was a really good event, and the fight lived up to the hype. Did not disappoint. All right, hell, entertaining a lot of actual pro boxing fights. You know. Now, how did I see this fight? I scored the fight 56-55 for Logan Paul, like one of the official judges did. All right. Logan Paul looks more like the traditional boxer. He has good height, size, reach, great build, fights tall and big, uses a jab. By looking at these two guys, if I had to put money behind a potential prospect out of these two, I would put money behind Logan Paul. All right. KSI, he is Deontay Wilder ish. All right. Not with the power, but with those fly swatter punches of his. All right. Swinging wild. Uh, Very Deontay Wilder like. So I was entertained by the sort of street and not refined style of KSI. Guy was throwing a lot of punches, man, in the first 2 rounds. The third round, he was breathing heavy, mouth open. Uh, but it made for great entertainment. The guy was going for it, instead of, you know, bowing down, taking a knee, not really trying. All right. Now, the first 2 rounds, I scored for Logan Paul, all right, just based off, hit and not get hit boxing ability, all right, looking like the better boxer in the ring. All right, the third round, I had 10-9 for KSI. All right, that's the round where he scored a what should have been called a knockdown. All right, hit Logan Paul on the ear. Logan Paul went down. Jack Reese called it a slip. All right, but I gave that round to KSI 10-9. All right, the fourth round, I scored 8-8. All right, that is the round where Logan Paul landed the best punch of the fight. That sweet uppercut. And to KSI's credit, the guy did not go down. He was hurt, but he did not go down. Logan Paul, after throwing the best punch of his life, made a terrible mistake. The moment got too big for him. He was overwhelmed. You know, Being a novice, not knowing what to do. He grabbed the guy, almost some MMA style shit, with a headlock and throwing uppercuts, which you cannot do in boxing, all right? Then he threw what I would call a light punch. Really, if it connected, it was not hard at all while KSI was on the mat. And Jack Reese, In my opinion, ruined this fight. Not giving KSI 2 points in the third round with the knockdown, then taking 2 points away from Logan Paul for the uh, punching in the clinch and hitting the guy while he was down. All right, I guess he probably did it because he viewed it as being two infractions. All right, I think deducting 1 point would have been fine. Considering what this fight was, 2 points was excessive to me. All right, so I disagree with that. All right, fifth round I had 10-9 for Logan Paul, and the sixth round I gave 10-9 to KSI. On my scorecard, it came out to 56-55 for Logan Paul. I thought Logan Paul was the better boxer in the fight. I thought he looked like the better man in the fight. I saw KSI throwing and missing a lot of fly swatter punches, man. And Logan Paul had great defense. He was not getting hit with those overhand rights. I mean, almost like a seasoned fighter. He was seeing this shit coming from a mile away. Um, it was not affecting him much in the fight. I thought Logan Paul was a better guy in the fight. All right. Now, if if Jack Reese would have called the third round a 10 or a 10-8, giving KSI the knockdown, and Logan Paul deducted the extra point, that would have came out to a draw on my card. All right. That's with the 2 point deduction, the fourth round being 8-8. So this fight has controversy, man. I think some people will say Logan Paul won the fight, should have won the fight. People will make us think about the knockdown not being called in the third. People gonna make us think about the 2 points being taken away in the fourth. All these things affected the official scorecards in the fight. All right. Um, so they could easily make a third fight with all the controversy, and I would be on board. I would love to see a third fight. Um, Hell, except this time they get 8 rounds. I was like Eddie. I thought somebody was gonna get knocked out and get stopped. I didn't think it would go a full 6 rounds. And credit to both guys, they went a full six. They went a full six. So that's to be commended in their pro debuts. And being on the stage. The world watching Staples Center. Uh, you got to give up both guys for what they did. For showing the heart that they did, and being an entertaining fight, man, and not folding. So, KSI not talking in a true fighter fashion, saying that, oh, that's it for him. He wants to move on to the next blah, blah, blah. I don't know what he got paid for this fight, but, if he's getting a $10+ million guarantee for a third fight, he better take that shit. I think the money and demand would be there for a third fight. They could easily sell it. I say if they were to build this for a year, anywhere from maybe June of 2020 up until November of 2020. If they hype this shit up for a long period of time, who knows? They might be able to put this in a 40,000 seat arena, man, and have an even bigger crowd and an even bigger event. I think the money and demand will be there. They should make the third fight. It was that entertaining. Um, you know, Worth the hype. Can I shit on these guys as a boxing guy? Can I crap on these guys? Can I crap on the event? It it was worth watching on a Saturday night, and if I was in the UK, it would have been worth the tenner. All right, to watch this fight and to watch Billy Joe and Devin Haney. All right, just for those three fights alone, it would have been worth the tenner. So I think that's it, guys. Let me know what you thought about this fight. If you saw the fight, if you did not see it, I recommend that you pull it up and watch it. Um, I was entertained, man. I was entertained by two novices. So that's it, guys. Again, hats off and a salute to both men. Let me know what you guys think. And if I miss anything, I'll leave a comment in the comment section. And I'll check in soon. Thanks for watching.